How safe is the water you drink straight from your tap? An intriguing question, wouldn't you agree? In our world today, there's an increasing concern about the quality of tap water. Many believe it's perfectly safe, but there's more to this tale than meets the eye. This video will explore 3 reasons why tap water may actually harbor unseen dangers, challenging the widespread belief in its safety. Stay tuned as we dive into the reasons why the water from your tap might not be as safe as you think. Imagine drinking a glass of water filled with chemicals used to sanitize swimming pools. A chilling thought, isn't it? Yet, that's exactly what we might be doing every day when we pour ourselves a glass of tap water. The first cause for concern is the presence of chemicals like chlorine and chloramine. These chemicals aren't inherently evil. In fact, they serve a crucial function in our public water supplies. They're used to treat the water, killing off harmful bacteria and other microscopic invaders that could pose serious threats to our health. In essence, they're the first line of defense in ensuring our water is safe to drink. However, as it often happens, there's a shadowy side to these chemical guardians. Studies have shown that these very chemicals meant to protect us could also be causing harm. For instance, they can lead to skin and eye irritation. You may have experienced this yourself if you've ever swum in a heavily chlorinated pool, but the potential dangers don't stop there. Some studies suggest that these chemicals could cause respiratory issues. Just think about it. Every time you take a hot shower, steam filled with these chemicals is released into your bathroom. You breathe it in, and it could be affecting your respiratory health. Now, here's where it gets really concerning. Some research even indicates a possible connection between long-term exposure to these chemicals and an increased risk of certain types of cancer. While further studies are needed to solidify this link, the possibility itself is enough to make one pause. So, the next time you reach for that glass of tap water, remember this. That clear, cool liquid might not be as innocent as it appears. It's a cocktail of chemicals, some of which are there to keep us safe, but others might be silently impacting our health in ways we don't yet fully understand. As shocking as it may sound, the refreshing glass of water from your tap may hold more than you bargained for. A sobering thought indeed. But knowledge is power, and now that you're aware, you can make informed choices about the water you consume. Did you know that an invisible enemy could be lurking in your tap water? Yes, you heard it right. This silent threat goes by the name of lead, a heavy metal that has no place in our bodies yet can often be found in our tap water. How does it get there? Well, it's a tale of time and neglect. In many older homes and city infrastructures, lead pipes were used extensively. As these pipes age, they corrode, allowing lead to seep into the water that flows through them. But it's not just older homes that are at risk. Even newer homes can be affected if they're connected to older water mains, or if brass or chrome-plated faucets and fixtures which can contain lead are used. Now you might be thinking, a little lead can't be that harmful, can it? Unfortunately, the answer is a resounding yes. Lead is a potent neurotoxin with no safe level of exposure. Even at low levels, lead exposure can cause serious health problems, especially for children and pregnant women. Studies have linked lead exposure to developmental delays and learning difficulties in children. It can also cause high blood pressure and kidney problems in adults. In fact, lead exposure is such a serious issue that the World Health Organization has identified it as one of 10 chemicals of major public health concern. And remember, once lead enters your body, it can be stored in your bones and can continue to harm you for years. So every time you pour yourself a glass of tap water, you could be unknowingly inviting this silent threat into your body. The invisible threat of lead turns a simple glass of tap water into a potential health hazard. This is not a scare tactic, but rather a call to awareness. We must pay attention to what we're putting into our bodies because sometimes the most dangerous enemies are the ones we can't see. What if your tap water was teeming with invisible life forms? Picture this. You turn on your tap, fill up a glass of water, and take a sip, not knowing that you're consuming a whole ecosystem of microbial life. This might sound like a plot from a science fiction movie, but it's a reality we all could be living in. Our third reason to be skeptical about tap water revolves around these unseen dangers, microbial contaminants. Despite rigorous treatment processes, tap water can still harbor an array of microorganisms. We're talking about bacteria, viruses, and parasites, all invisible to the naked eye, but potentially harmful to your health. You see, water treatment facilities use a variety of methods to clean the water, including filtration and disinfection. However, these methods are not always 100% effective. Some microorganisms are resistant to these treatments and can survive, making it through to the water that flows from your tap. Over the years, there have been several cases of waterborne disease outbreaks caused by these microbial contaminants. Some of these outbreaks have led to serious illnesses, hospitalizations, and even deaths. The health risks associated with consuming contaminated water range from minor gastrointestinal troubles like nausea and diarrhea to more severe diseases such as cholera and typhoid fever. Moreover, people with weakened immune systems like the elderly, infants, and those with chronic illnesses are particularly vulnerable. For these individuals, a seemingly harmless glass of tap water could pose a significant health risk. Now, it's important to note, not all tap water is contaminated and not all contaminants lead to disease. However, the possibility exists, and it's a risk that could be avoided. By being aware of these potential dangers, we can make informed decisions about our water consumption. So the next time you reach for that glass of tap water, remember, it's not just H2O you could be ingesting. There could be a whole host of unseen life forms lurking in there. And while they may be invisible, their effects on our health can be all too real. Even with treatment, tap water can still be a cocktail of unseen dangers. In light of these revelations, what can you do to protect yourself and your loved ones? The answer lies in making informed and healthier choices. Consider switching to safer water sources like filtered or bottled water. Take it upon yourself to do further research and explore the benefits of investing in home water purification systems. It's time to make a change, to protect your health and the health of those you hold dear. Remember, when it comes to your health and the health of your loved ones, every drop of water counts.